Hello, thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to my second update on my Those Eyeshadows project. So today I don't have any pen to show you, but I will be rolling out one eyeshadow. So yeah, my color story will be changing a bit, I hope so. Like, at least I hope I don't get another brown. I hope I get more of a colorful shade. So I hope I get one shade that goes with this color story. Last month, I don't know if you saw the video, but midway through the month I cut my finger so I didn't have exactly the progress that I wanted. But oh boy, I don't know what happened, but one of the shades I used 21 times. In February, like, it's the shortest month of the year, so yeah. But let's start and let me show you the first palette and the first two eyeshadows. The first two eyeshadows are on the same palette. It's the W7 Vivid Punchy Pink palette, and the two eyeshadows that I'm working on, it's this one and this one. They are super similar, but this one is a bit darker, so I can use them in the same look if I want. It's not necessary, but I can use both of them and get a bit of a gradient or something like that. This first one I used 10 times. I can see a bit of a dip forming. It's still like, you can see that I've used it and it has a bit of a dip, but yeah, I used it 19 times in total. I don't know how many times I will have to use it to hit pen on it. Probably in 2 months I'm able to hit pen on it, but I don't really know. And for this one I also used 10 times as well, and in total I've used it 17 times. It has a bit of a dip as well, but it's not as big as this one. So yeah, I will probably hit pen on this one first and then on this one. Still, I think in 2 months I could have pen in these two, but that will depend on how much I use them. These two go super well with my Panda palette, the Modern Renaissance, and those pinks mixed with these pinks. Yeah, I can create a pinky look and I like it, but I don't want pink looks every single time, so yeah. So these two are staying. The next one is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette, this one, and I'm working on the shade On Camera. This metallic gold shade, it's beautiful. I always say that this is a gorgeous color because it is, like, it looks amazing on the eyes. It has a bit of hard pan. I mostly use it with my finger. I try to clean it, but yeah, we got our natural oils, so I can't do much about it. But yeah, this one I've used 10 times as well this month. I kind of have a goal of using every shade at least 10 times each month, and this month I was able to reach that goal. So this one I used 10 times as a total of 21 times in this project. I can see a bit of a dip in this eyeshadow. I think because of the hard pan it gets quite difficult to actually work on a shade, but I found out a brush that actually helps with this type of problem. Because I mostly use my finger, I feel like I used most of the surface of the product, and when I use a brush is when I'm actually going like a bit deeper. So yeah, if I want to hit pen quicker I should probably use a brush, but this with the finger, yeah, it looks amazing. But yeah, this one is staying as well. Now for this one, yeah, this one, I don't have pen on this one yet, but I do think next month I will be having pen in this one. At least I should, because the dip in this one is huge. So this one is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, and I'm working on this second shade. I think you can see that it has, like, it's not a huge dip, but you can see that I almost hitting pan, I think. I hope so. I'm using this one every time I do my makeup. Today I didn't use it to have a little bit of a break, but I'm using it every single time I do my eyeshadow, and this one was the one that I've used 21 times this month. Like, what? We have 28 days this month and last month, and I used it 21 times. Yeah, in total I've used this one 36 times this project, so I think I'm close to hitting pen. I feel like by the next month I should have pan in this one. Like if I use it another 20 times, I should be able to hit pan on it, but we'll see. You'll see next month. So yeah, this one is staying, but I hope this eyeshadow is the next one to be rolled out. And now for the last shade. This is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I didn't hit pan on it, but because this shade is so similar to some of the shades in my Panda palette, I felt like I was neglecting those shades and I was mostly using this one, so I decided to use this one 20 times and then roll it out. So this month I've used it 11 times as a total of 20 times. So yeah, I will be rolling this out even though I have a good dip in it. It's not a huge dip, but you can see that I've used it. It's the shade Milk Chocolate. I forgot to tell you the name, but I do have a good dip going, and I feel like if I wasn't working on my Panda palette, I would for sure hit pan on this, probably. I don't know how deep these shades are, but yeah, I think I would be able to hit pan on it, but because of my Panda palette, I will be rolling this one out because I was really neglecting those shades and just focusing on this one, and that's not exactly what I want to do. So yeah, this one I will be rolling out. It's still in a spreadsheet, so if it gets rolled in again, I will probably use it 20 more times and roll it out again, but yeah, like it doesn't have pen, so it's staying on the spreadsheet. So these were all the shades that I had to use, and now let's randomize one new shade, and I'm super excited about it. I hope I get a good shade, like a colorful shade, because I do have quite the neutral shades in my Panda palette, so I wanted more of a colorful shade or more of a darker shade. Not a brown, not a dark brown, because that one I have, but another dark shade. We'll see. And I would hope to get more like older shades, because working on newer palettes, it's not really, like, it's fun, but I don't really want to hit pan right away on newer palettes, you get me? So I would hope to get an older palette, but yeah, let's randomize and see what will happen. So I have 222 eyeshadows available, so let's see which one I will be rolling in. So it's the number 132. So it's kind of in the middle. Let's see. As always, I will be bringing the palette and I will be looking at the shade with you. So this is the palette that got rolled in. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette, and I told you that I was going to look at the shade with you, but I think I know the shade because it's the last one. It's the shade Very Treasure, and that one, it's a darker shade of the palette, so yeah, I was hoping for a darker shade, but not this dark. So the shade that I will have to work on, yeah, it's this one. This is kind of a dark purple shade with shimmers. It's a beautiful shade, but I don't know if I will be hitting pan on this one. I will try to hit pan on this one, but if by the 20 uses mark I feel like I am a bit tired of using it, I will be rolling this one out. But I'm excited about it. It's a different shade. It's different from what I'm working on, so that is a good thing, but it's a dark shade. It's not a black, but it might as well be. This as a full-on lit shade, it's gorgeous, but I don't really feel like using that look every single time. I will try to pair this one with the pinks from this palette and the pinks from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I hope I can create a good look with those ones so I can incorporate several shades in my projects. So yeah, this one will be a challenge, but I haven't decided yet if I will be hitting pan on this one or just using it 20 times. We'll see. So these are all the palettes that I will be working on for the next month. I really hope I can hit pan on this one, and I hope to use these two quite a bit so I can be near pan by the next update. And yeah, I have two Jaclyn Hill palettes because yeah, I have the Vault collection, and the big palette, so those shades might get rolled in quite frequently. This month, even though I did a lot of looks, I didn't take a lot of pictures, so I don't know if I have any to show you, but I will be putting them here if I took any, and you can see the looks I created. But I feel like these colors were super neutral and they go together quite well, so I didn't have to create a lot of different looks. For example, these two pink shades I can wear on my crease, and then I could use this gold shade on my lid and finalize it with this shade on my inner corner. And when I was using this brown, I could also use it in my crease just to start the look. So I could wear all of them together if I wanted to, and I feel like with this one I will be able to do that as well. I don't know if I will be able to use it as much with the gold shade, but I have a month to try it out. So that is everything for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!